Hello there. What's going on, you guys? Today we got some X-Wing news. It's Wave 2 news, which is a little bit surprising because you're thinking, wait. We just got some Wave 3 news. We got some Clone Wars news yesterday. Why are we going back to Wave 2? So the reason for this is they're getting ready to run their season for, Wave 2 with the OP kits, the OP organized play. If you're not familiar with OP, means it doesn't mean overpowered in this case. It means organized play. So if you want to go play in leagues and tournaments and some of the official events that they run for, when a new wave launches to promote the wave. They're going to be having these build parties. They're going to be having these new seasons of tournaments and, being loyal to your friendly local game store and all of that stuff. And there's all kinds of different prizes that you can earn. And we're going to talk about all of these in no particular order, but there's a little bit of an order. So we're going to talk about just everything that they showed us today rather than, exactly how you get them. So we've got these new Force tokens. So these are kind of nice, especially if you like to run Force tokens. You can get up to 3 of these, but there's multiple ways that you can get them. I'm going to put a link to the entire article because the article kind of goes down exactly how you get all of them. I'm more concerned with how cool they look rather than all the different types of tournaments they're going to have. I'll let you guys read further on that, but we're going to just kind of look at all of these cool little items. There's new charge, so you get your bomb tokens. I'm just kind of neutral on the acrylics. Some of these I like more than the others. This one's just okay. I do like the range rulers though, and you can get those through being loyal to your store. They talk about that some more as well. I'm always a big fan of these because these are more form, especially if all you've got is your cardboard range ruler. Having like a range 1 tool is really nice because you can slide it in between 2 ships to like, oh, that's clearly range 2. Look, I can fit this whole range 1 tool in between. These are actually really useful. Especially when something's really close and you're not sure. It's just, I can't even express how useful these are. I generally tend to play with exactly like the cardboard stuff. I never bought any acrylic stuff for X-Wing, and I don't play in enough high-level X-Wing tournaments to win a lot of the acrylics, at least the multiple sets. Like I've got an acrylic full range ruler, but not like the smaller range rulers. And so the ones that are like broken up into smaller pieces. But every time I see somebody else with them, it's always so helpful. So if you get a chance to get one of these, I definitely think you should look into it. We've got and there's also going to be these quick build missions. Now, if you're familiar with the quick build cards, is like the cards that have your full build of a unit. You're going to go buy up to 8 quick build threat level on there instead of actually building points. You've got ships that are already built. Quick build, I think, is a great way to do promotional stuff, but I really think quick build needs to be expanded a little bit more. Just because I think it's just such a great format for getting new people in. I wish there was more with the quick build, and I'll elaborate that later on in the video because they do some things that I love. And but this is just like a little checklist of different things that you can do during these little quick build events. And these are very informal events designed to kind of get newer players, older players to come together, just play kind of casually, very low stakes, but just explore like new builds with the new factions, explore new build ideas, just play for fun. And that's a big thing. I really love the idea of just playing for fun. We get some extended art cards. These are really nice. I love when a ship is flying in space and the black goes all the way to the end. And I believe this is the same art that we already have, but it's not framed in the normal card, so it's not an alternate art, but rather an extended art. So I like that. I used to kind of complain. I think this was one of them. I complained on some of these before because it's like, boy, we used to get alternate art, and that was great. And now it seems like we're just getting the same exact prints over and over again. But I'm a little more understanding because they're supporting more games now. You've got way more games that are out there, plus the RPG is expanding into different eras. I can only imagine how much art FFG has to commission at this point. And they probably what, we can't get like 12 different paintings of every ship and every pilot because we've got to kind of make better use of what, and I think it's more efficient. So I'm cool with the expanded art that they're doing here. It's still giving us a different, and they look good. Heroic looks all right, but I like this one a little bit better. We got Blue Squadron Rookie. This one's not bad also. I think I prefer the Epsilon Squadron Cadet the most out of these, primarily because it's black all the way through. With the X-Wing, you have to have that little white thing at the bottom for the weapon hardpoint because, of course, they have that natural ability has to be printed on there somewhere. And I'm like, I get that, but it kind of breaks the whole. If that wasn't there when it was all space, it would probably look cooler. But then, of course, you'd be missing crucial text. So, before I go too much farther, also let me remind you guys, there's a huge new giveaway going on right now. If you didn't already know about it, to win a Force FX lightsaber, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment. More details on that on Crabbok.com. Let's keep going with this. You also have plastic versions of the Blue Squadron Rookie and the Epsilon Squadron. So that's pretty cool. You got plastic versions, like the plastic versions are really, really beautiful too. They have like, it's like this, they call them spot gloss. I believe it's the same thing. It's just a different word. They're calling it a plastic version here, so I don't know if they've changed the way they were producing them. But basically, it's kind of shiny, and part of it's matte, and part of it's glossy. And like the ship will be glossy, and the background will be kind of like matte finish. And so like when you hold it, and it's like not holographic, but it's a different effect that it's harder to describe, but you have to see it in person because it's really, really pretty. But lastly, they're giving us, let's see, we got some Scorch. So we've got another one of these that you can also win, in the spot gloss version of Scorch as well. So very, very nice. I'm digging it. The spot glosses don't look as good in these pictures, but generally in person, these tend to look a lot better. Yeah, I was close to getting one at Gen Con. I really, really wanted them, but apparently these are harder to get. So if you can get your hands on one of these, you got that's awesome. And we've got an engine upgrade, which is pretty nice. I think this is one of those cards that people are a lot less likely to want to take than they used to take before. Like I haven't taken engine upgrade not a single time yet, but I'm curious. Let me know if you've been tempted to take. Have you been less tempted to take engine upgrade in X-Wing 2.0? And then we brings us to the best thing, the best promos that you can win out of this whole event for the quick build stuff is these upgraded quick build cards. These are awesome, and I'll tell you why. First off, the art is great. It's expanded art. These are great prints, no doubt. Like this is an absolutely gorgeous print. It's Kylo Ren's tie. Is he on Mustafar right there? Right? It's not. It's the silencer, so it's not actually Kylo Ren, but I'm pretty sure the First Order Pry only really has one of these. You know what I mean? Pretty sure there's really only one. But, no, I love it. I love it. It's just a beautiful print. But you've got the upgrades printed on there. He's got Trick Shot printed on there. The quick builds normally just have like a little bit of, like, it's just a printed version of what the upgrade is, but it doesn't tell you what the upgrade does. And that's why I like these so much. And, plus also the quick build cards are, it's one card, it's got a couple of, it doesn't have any pictures on it, they're ugly. The quick build cards are ugly. This is a beautiful quick build card. This is something you really would get excited and want to play this. And this is also, I think these are going to encourage people to play quick build a little bit more. We've also got Foreman Proach. He's got Fearless and Crack Shot. What I love about these is you don't have to haul around this giant collection of cards, right? Because the quick build it's got everything on there. But if you're using the existing quick build cards, you have to, still reference it says he's got Fearless and Crack Shot. Well, what do those do again? Granted, a lot of you have probably, memorized what Fearless and Crack Shot do. But how many times in your games does your opponent be like, what does that do? Maybe your opponent's not 100% sure on it. Or maybe they got the wording wrong. It happens to me a lot. Maybe that's just because I'm getting older or getting confused from 1.0 to 2.0. But I'll have to reference the cards a lot more than I used to have to do. One is because everything's changed in 2.0. But the other thing is that I'm getting older and I play a lot of different games and I'll forget little things like specific wordings. Does it say any ship or any other ship? Or is it any friendly ship? Or, you'll have to go no, let's say, oh, you're right. It says any other ship, so I can't do it to myself. Little things like that, like Hellrunner's ability in 1.0 versus 2.0. Little things like that are important to have the exact text of the upgrade printed on the card. So these are just amazing for that. Especially with things like Fearless, people like to, it doesn't matter on this guy. So this guy would work either way. But Crack Shot's one of those that's definitely changed from 1.0 to 2.0. It's using the Bullseye arc now. It didn't used to use the Bullseye arc. And we've got Greer. Oh, this one. Look, it's so pretty. I mean, I really like the new A-Wing. I really do. It's gorgeous. It's just a really pretty model. And then we've got marksmanship and primed thrusters on there. And we've got in the bottom right, we have the threat value too, And so I love these quick build cards. I think they're just gorgeous. I think the whole line of promos is great. I want all of them. Not going to get them. No, probably not going to get all of them, especially the spot gloss, But pretty cool stuff. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Crabbok.com. You can hop in my Discord and say hi. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell for alerts. Enter to win the Force FX lightsaber. That'll be running through the end of February. It would be the beginning of March when we announce the winner for that. So definitely stay tuned for that. Lots more X-Wing promos are going to be coming in the next coming weeks for sure, because we've got more Clone Wars stuff getting ready to come out. And hopefully some more Armada news very, very soon. I've got some more to talk to you guys later this week about Armada. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.